It wasn't a competition, but if it was, I'd win the trophy. I get the applause because I loved you more than you loved me. That's the painful truth, that's the reality. I gave you everything I had to give. I showed you how to truly live in love and trust and vulnerability, while you just kept a part of you from me. You held back, you reserved, you made sure your heart was preserved, while I lay mine out on the line. I gave you all of mine. I loved you more, and it shows in the way the river flows from my eyes every night, and the way I still hold on tight to memories you've already released. I loved you more, to say the least. I loved you more, and that's the truth, the saddest story of my youth. I remember anniversaries and dates. I remembered all the little things you hate. I learned your coffee order, your favorite song. I tried so hard to belong to you, to us, to what we were. I gave and gave until it hurt, and you just took and took and took without a second look. You said love isn't measured, isn't weighed, but the imbalance was clearly displayed in every effort, every care, and the love you couldn't share. I loved you more, and it shows in the way the river flows from my eyes every night, and the way I still hold on tight to memories you've already released. I loved you more, to say the least. I loved you more, and that's the truth, the saddest story of my youth. But here's what I'm learning now: loving more doesn't mean you know how to love yourself enough to see that you deserve reciprocity. I loved you more, but I love me enough to know that loving you was tough, and I deserve an equal heart, not just a partner playing a part. I loved you more, but that was then. Now I'm learning to love again, myself, my life, my future bride, without you in my side. I loved you more, but I won't anymore. I'm walking through a different door. I loved you more, but now I see the one who matters most is me. I loved you more, but now I love me, and that's the way it's supposed to be. My phone still rings at 3 a.m. from numbers I don't recognize, but part of me still hopes it's you, with panic in your eyes, saying you need me, saying you're lost, saying you've counted up the cost of letting me go, of walking away, saying you need to stay. I was there when you would fall. I was always there to catch it all. I was your emergency, your call. I was there through it all. I'm still your emergency, even though you're gone. I'm still the one you call when everything goes wrong. I'm still your emergency, waiting by the phone, hoping that you'll need me, hoping you'll come home. I'm still your emergency, but I'm learning to see that emergencies don't have to be was your willing gig. I'd drop everything, I'd come running fast, I'd make the moment last. I'd be your savior, be a friend, right through to the very end. But when I needed you to come, when my own emergencies were numb, you were nowhere to be found. You were on different ground. I'm still your emergency. Even though you're gone, I'm still the one you call when everything goes wrong. I'm still your emergency, waiting by the phone, hoping that you'll need me, hoping you'll come home. I'm still your emergency, but I'm learning to see that emergencies don't have to be the only way you think of me. I'm still your emergency, but I'm breaking free. I'm changing my emergency contact now. I'm showing myself how to be the one I call at night, to be my own guiding light. I'm my own emergency, my own first aid, my own plans that I've made to save myself, to be there for me to finally see. I'm still your emergency, but you're not mine. I've drawn my own dotted line. I'm still your emergency, but I won't answer the call. I'm not going too far. I'm still your emergency, but I'm moving on into a brand new dawn. I'm still your emergency, but I'm free, finally, finally me. Your emergency, no more, no savior at my core. I ate dinner by myself tonight at the table set for two. I pretended you were working late like I used to do. I watched the show we used to love and laughed at all the jokes. Then remembered you're not here and my heart quietly broke. I made the bed this morning, only messed up one side. I didn't have to fight for covers or swallow all my pride. They say you learn to be alone one day at a time, but nobody tells you how it feels to lose your only lifeline. Learning to be alone in a house that once was home, in a bed that once was warm, in the middle of the storm. I'm learning to be alone, and it's cutting to the bone, but I'm doing it anyway. Learning to be alone today. I went to the movies on the weekend, sat in our favorite row. The couple next to me was holding hands, and I missed you, you know. I bought ice cream from the place where you always got chocolate, I got plain. I ate it walking through the park, letting the tears fall like rain. I'm getting better at pretending that I'm doing just fine. dark, I feel a tiny growing spark of someone I'm becoming now. Someone who's learning how to stand without you by my side, to swallow all my foolish pride, to be enough just as I am, to be my own biggest fan. I'm learning to be alone, and maybe one day I'll have grown into someone who can say that being alone is okay. I'm learning to be alone, building a life of my own. But tonight, if I'm honest and true, I'm still learning to be without you. Learning to be alone, learning to be without you. I hear it in the quiet of the night, when the city dims its light. Your name echoes off the walls of my mind, and my heart falls. I hear it in the coffee shop, when someone says a word that traps into my consciousness, and I can't help but break down and cry. It follows me wherever I go, this echo that I've come to know as the soundtrack of my grief, the one thing bringing no relief. The echo of your name haunts me still, it wraps around me, it bends my will. The echo of your name in every sound, in every corner, on every ground. I try to drown it out with noise, but it's the only thing my heart enjoys. The echo of your name, soft and low, the only thing I can't let go. I changed my number, moved away. I thought the echo wouldn't stay, but it followed me across the state. It seems your name is my fate. I hear it in the wind that blows, I hear it in the rain that flows, I hear it in the morning bird. Your name is the only word that plays on repeat in my head, even when I'm lying in bed next to someone new, someone kind. Your name still echoes in my mind. The echo of your name haunts me still, it wraps around me, it bends my will. The echo of your name in every sound, in every corner, on every ground. I try to drown it out with noise, but it's the only thing my heart enjoys. The echo of your name, soft and low, the only thing I can't let go. But echoes fade with time, they say, they slowly, gently slip away. And maybe someday your name will be just a distant memory, not an echo, not a sound, just a name on holy ground that I no longer need to hear, to know that you were once here. The echo of your name is fading now. I'm on full remember how to live without the constant sound of your name going round and round. The echo of your name is growing still, and I'm learning to bend my own will. The echo of you to my mother. I told her you were like no other. I told my friends you were the one before the damage was all done. I made you promises I kept while you were lying I was well. I gave you loyalty and trust while you were turning me to dust. I see it clearly now, the game you played with me. You played with flame and I was just a pawn in you, someone you could just undo. I was the fool you made of me, believing everything I see. I was a fool who trusted you when every sign said you were through with love, with truth, with being real. I couldn't see, I couldn't feel. The fool you made of me is true, but I'm not that fool anymore, thanks to you. You told me stories I believe, every promise I received. You painted futures bright and grand with your perfectly planned hand. But the pain was thin, the canvas torn, the masterpiece was never born. Just an empty frame upon the wall where our love should have stood so tall. I should have seen the signs, the lies, the way you'd always compromise my feelings for your selfish gain, the pleasure and the pain. I was the fool you made of me, believing everything I see. I was the fool who trusted you when every sign said you were through with love, with truth, with being real. I couldn't see, I couldn't feel. The fool you made of me is true, but I'm not that fool anymore, thanks to you. But here's the thing about being a fool, it's a required part of love school. You have to trust, you have to fall, you have to give your heart, your all, to learn the lessons that you need, to plant a better, stronger seed. I was a fool, but I'm not now. I learned the how. I'm not the fool you made of me. I'm wiser now, I finally see. I'm not the fool who trusted you. I've learned what love is supposed to do. I'm not the fool you made of me. I'm strong, I'm whole, I'm finally free. The fool you made is in the past, I'm free, yes. No more fool, no more game. I'll never be the same. Hey, there came a moment, clear and bright, when I had to choose in the fading light between you and me, us and I, under the same sky. For so long I'd chosen you. In everything I do, I put your needs above my own. I let myself be overthrown. But that day something shifted inside. I had nothing left to hide. I looked at you, I looked at me, and chose to be free. The girl who chose herself is me, the one who finally broke free. The girl who chose herself is strong and true. She knows what to do. she picked herself up off the floor. She walked out the door. The girl who chose herself, you see, is the best version of me. It wasn't easy, it wasn't clean, it was the hardest thing I'd ever seen. I had to let you go for good, do what I should. I had to trust that I'd be fine, that I could draw my own line, that I could make it on my own, that I could find my throne. And in that choice I found my power. In that very hour I became someone new. I broke through. The girl who chose herself is me, the one who finally broke free. The girl who chose herself is strong and true. She knows what to do. She picked herself up off the floor. She walked out the door. The girl who chose herself, you see, is the best version of me. And now I choose myself every day, in every single way. I choose my peace, I choose my joy. I choose not to destroy myself for someone else's sake. I'm finally awake. I choose me now. I'm showing you how. The girl who chose herself is me. I know I'm finally ready to grow. The girl who chose herself, I see the best is yet to be. The girl who chose herself, I'm free. Finally, finally me. The girl who chose herself, I know, is helping me grow. Girl who chose herself, that's me. I ran into an old friend today. She asked how you were, what to say. I said you're fine, you're doing well. I didn't tell her, couldn't tell, that I don't know, that we don't talk, that you're a stranger on a different walk, that I'm not part of your life now, that I don't remember how it felt to have you close to me, to have you as my family, to have you as my everything. Before the fall, before the sting, she said you seem different now, and I didn't know how to tell her that you took a part of me and broke my heart. I'm not the girl you used to know, the one who loved you so. She died a little every day when you decided not to stay. I'm someone new, someone rebuilt from all the love that you let wilt. I'm not the girl you used to know, but I'm learning how to grow. I used to be so carefree, so full of light, so full of glee. I trusted everyone I met, I haven't gotten over it yet. The way you left without a word, the way you made my heart absurd for believing in your love, but trusting powers up above. Now I'm cautious question if I'll ever know the kind of love that doesn't leave, the kind of love I can't believe. I'm not the girl you used to know, the one who loved you so. She died a little every day when you decided not to stay. I'm someone new, someone rebuilt from all the love that you left with. I'm not the girl you used to know, but I'm learning how to grow. And maybe that's a good thing. Maybe losing you would bring a version of myself that's strong, a version that can sing a song of independence, of survival, of coming through the final trial, of learning that I'm enough alone, of building a life that's on my own. I'm not the girl you used to know, and honestly I'm glad and so grateful for the pain you caused, for everything I lost, because losing you made me find the strength I never knew I had inside. I'm not the girl you used to know, I'm better, stronger, watch me grow. I'm not the girl you used to know, I'm better now. I'm better now. I drove past the old house today, the one where we used to stay, where we painted the kitchen yellow, thinking we were brave and mellow. The new people changed the door, they don't know what it was for. They don't know I scratched our names in the closet, in the frames of the bedroom where we lie, staring up at the same sky, talking about the life we built, every dream we hope to fulfill. The house that built us is now a house that's built for them. The house that held us doesn't know our hymn, doesn't know our song, doesn't know we came in when, doesn't know how hard we tried, doesn't know how much we've been. I wonder if they found the notes I left for you inside your coat. Pocket love notes, silly things, the happiness our love would bring. I wonder if they feel us there in the creaky bottom step, in the window by the sink, where I'd stand and watch you think. You sit out back with your guitar, wishing on a distant star, writing songs just for me, back when we were wild and free. The house that built it is now a house that's built for them. The house that held us doesn't know our hymn, doesn't know our song, doesn't know we came and went, doesn't know how hard we tried, doesn't know how much we've been. Bricks and mortar don't remember, they don't carry our September. They don't know about the fight that broke us in the fading light. They don't know about the baby we almost had pushed apart at all the seams. The house that built us will never know our names. The house that held us will never share our flames. But I remember every room, every corner, every room that swept up all our broken parts. The house that built out fading. I drove past the old house today, and for a moment I stayed. For a moment we were okay. Close the book today for good, the one where we both stood as characters in a story of love, loss and glory. I read the last page one more time. I read the final fading line. It said the end, it said goodbye. It said it's time to fly. I thought about the chapters past, the ones that went so fast, the ones that dragged, the ones that soared, the ones I couldn't afford. The last page of our story finally turned. Every lesson I have learned. The last page of our story written in ink that's starting to fade. I think the last page of our story closing now. I'm taking my final bow. The last page of our story, I set it free. The last page of you and me. I remember chapter 1 so well, the beginning of our spell, the introduction, the first kiss, the promise of eternal bliss. Chapter 2 was building trust. Chapter 3 was a must. Chapter 4 was when you changed. Chapter 5 we were estranged. Chapter 6 we tried to mend. Chapter 7 the end. Chapter 8 I held on tight. Chapter 9 I said goodnight. The last page of our story finally turned. Every lesson I have learned. The last page of our story written in ink that's starting to fade. I think the last page of our story closing now. I'm taking my final bow. The last page of our story, I set it free. The last page of you and me. But every ending is a start of something new within the heart. I'm opening a brand new book with a completely different look. I'm the author now, I hold the pen. I'm writing again and again, a story of my own design, where I'm finally mine. The last page of our story is the first page of me, the person I'm gonna be. The last page of our story taught me how to take my final bow. The last page of our story, I'm letting go of everything. You'll never know. The last page of our story, and I'm free. Finally me. Last page turned. blood right in me, finally free. I kept it in a drawer for years. I kept it through the smiles and tears. The letter I wrote to you that day, with all the words I had to say. I'd take it out and read it through. I think of me and you. I wonder if I should ever send, if it would ever end. The pain, the grief, the loss, the sorrow, the fear of no tomorrow, where you would be a part of me, where I could still be free. But today I took that letter out. I had no more doubt. I held a match up to the edge. I stood upon the ledge of letting go, of setting free. The memory, the letter I finally burned today, is the one that set me free, I say. I watched it curl and turn to ash. I saw it in a flash, disappear into the air without a care. The weight lift from my chest. I finally got some rest. The words I'd held for so long were finally gone. They rose up to the sky above, a final act of letting go of love. I scattered ashes to the wind. I let the healing begin. But today I took that letter out. I'm finally ready to grow. The letter I finally burned, I see the best is yet to be. The letter I finally burned, I'm free. Finally, finally me. The letter I finally burned, I know is helping me grow. Letter I finally burned, now it's gone. I've moved on into the dawn. We tried to fix it, tried to mend it. We saw it through right to the end. But some things can't be fixed with love. Some things are just too far above. Repair, redemption, second chance. We never had that kind of dance. We had a crash, a violent blow, and now the damage it does show. We swept the pieces under the rug. We pretended we were still in love, but every step we took would break more of what was at stake. The damage is done, it's over now. There's no more fighting, no more bow. The damage is done, we can't go back to the way it was before the crack. We gave it all, we gave our best, but some love just can't pass the test. The damage is done, we must face that we've run out of time and space. I see it in the way you look at me, a stranger across a frozen sea. I feel it in the way we touch, like we're asking for too much. The conversations have run dry, we've forgotten how to even try. The silence speaks more than the words, like the chirping of the birds. They sing a song of ending things, of clipped and broken wings. We flew too high, we flew too fast, and now we're paying for the past. The damage is done, it's over now. There's no more fighting, no more bow. The damage is done, we can't go back to the way it was before the crack. We gave it all, we gave our best, but some love just can't pass the test. The damage is done, and we must face that we've run out of time and space. But damage isn't failure, no, it's just a sign that we should go separate ways, find separate shores, walk through different doors. The damage taught us who we are, it showed us we had gone too far. And in the wreckage we can see the people we were meant to be. The damage is done, but we're still here. We're learning how to disappear from each other's lives and hearts. We're learning how to play our parts alone, but not afraid to be the people we were always meant to be free. The damage is done, and that's okay. It's just the price we had to pay. Damage done, healing begun. Separate roads under the sun. I drove by the house last night. The porch light was still on, burning bright against the dark, waiting for someone who's gone. I used to be the one you wait for when I worked the late night shift. You'd leave it on so I could find my way home through the mist. Now someone else is coming home to find that light aglow, and I'm just someone passing by with nowhere left to go. The porch light's still on, but you're not waiting for me. The porch light's still on, burning for everyone to see. There's someone still at home, someone still waiting there, but that someone isn't me. and I'm learning to care. I wonder if you think of me when you turn it on at night. I wonder if you ever pause and hold the memory tight of all the times I'd stumble in with rain upon my face, and you'll be there with open arms in that familiar place. The porch light guided me to you through storms and darkest days. Now it guides me to the past. I can't find words to praise. The porch light's still on, but you're not waiting for me. The porch light's still on, burning for everyone to see. But someone's still at home, someone's still waiting there. But that someone isn't me, and I'm learning to care. Maybe one day I'll drive by and the light will finally be off. Maybe one day I'll be glad that I learned to be enough for myself without you waiting, without your light to guide. Maybe one day I'll be the one with nothing left to hide. But tonight the porch light's on, and it's breaking me in two. Tonight the porch light's on, and it's shining right on through the windows of my car, the windows of my soul. The porch light's on tonight, and I'm still not in control. I drove by the house last night. The porch light was still on, still on, still on. It's been 6 months since you left, since my world was bereft of everything I held so dear. But I still wear the ring, my dear. It's silver, simple, small. The thing that meant my all was yours and yours was mine. Back when we had time, it sits upon my finger still, a habit I can't seem to kill, a promise that you couldn't keep, a love that's buried way too deep. The ring I still wear is a weight I still bear. It's a circle that never ends. It's the message that you send, even though you're gone, even though you've moved on. The ring I still wear is my heart's despair. People ask me why I don't take it off. They don't understand the cost of letting go of what we had, of admitting that I'm sad, that I'm still holding on to hope, that I'm still struggling to cope with the few future that doesn't include you. With the love that wasn't true, I tried to take it off last week. My finger felt so bare, so weak, like I was losing you again, like the wound would never mend. The ring I still wear is a weight I still bear. It's your circle that never ends. It's the message that you sent, even though you're gone, even though you've moved on. The ring I still wear is my heart's Maybe one day I'll be ready. Maybe one day I'll be steady enough to let it go, enough to let you know that I'm finally moving forward, that I'm finally walking toward a life that doesn't need your name, a love that isn't just a game. But until then, I'll wear this ring and all the memories it will bring of who we were, of what we had, of the good times and the bad. The ring I still wear is my silent prayer. Somewhere, somehow, someway, you'll come back home to stay. I still wear it, I still care. The ring I still wear. I learned to play piano just for you. I wanted to impress you, wanted to be true to every promise that I made inside my head, to be the kind of woman that would leave you well fed, with love and music, with the beauty of a song that I created just for you, where you belonged. I practiced every evening while you were at work. I never told you, kept it hidden like a jerk. The day I finished it, the day it was complete, was the same day you told me that we were obsolete, that you were leaving, that you'd found somebody new. I never got to play my song, my gift for you. The notes are sitting on my piano still, the melody that I created with such skill, the lyrics that I wrote from somewhere deep inside, the love I had for you, the love I couldn't hide. The song I cannot play is the price I have to pay for loving you so desperately, for giving you so much of me. The song I wrote for you alone will never, ever, ever be known. The song I cannot play sits silent every single day. Sometimes I sit and put my fingers on the keys. I try to play the opening, the gentle, easy breeze of notes that start the melody, the story of our love. But my hands start to shake and I look up above and ask whatever powers there might be out there, why you had to leave me, why you didn't care enough to let me show you what I'd made, why love had to wither and to fade before I got the chance to let you hear the song I wrote to last throughout the year, throughout forever, throughout all of time. The song that should have been yours and mine, the song I cannot play, is a memory that stays and stays, a reminder of the love I had, a reminder of the good and bad. The song I wrote for you alone will always be a silent stone in the garden of my heart, a melody that won't depart. I learned to play piano just for you, just for you. I learned to play piano just for you. Just for you. I still reach for you in the middle of the night, before my mind can put up a fight, before I remember you're not there, before the despair. The space where you used to sleep is cold and bare. It doesn't have your hair, it doesn't have your warmth, your shade. It's just an empty landscape. I used to love the way you hold me close, the one I love the most. Now I hold a pillow to my chest, trying to get some rest. The space where you used to sleep is a void in my bed. The space where you used to sleep fills me with dread. It's a constant reminder that you're gone, that I'm on my own. The space where you used to sleep haunts me still, it bends my will. The space where you used to sleep, you see, is the space you took from me. I've tried to fill it with blankets and pillows, with the weeping willows of my imagination, of my dreams, with all my screams, but nothing fills the void you left. I'm so bereft. The indentation of your form keeps my heart warm and cold at the same damn time, like a never-ending rhyme that plays on repeat all night until the morning light. The space where you used wrote them all down on a piece of paper. Every word, every feeling, every caper that I should have spoken when you were here, when you were close, when you were near. I love you more than anything. I need you more than air I bring into my lungs, into my soul. You're the only one who makes me whole. But I was silent, I was shy. I let the moments pass me by. I thought you knew without the words. I thought our love was like the birds that sing without a single thought, that what we had cannot be bought or sold or traded, that it would last. But I was living in the past. Now you're gone and all I have are the words I should have said, echoing inside my head, wishing I could raise the dead. The things I should have said are living in my head. They keep me up at night. They never get the timing right. They come too late, they come too slow. They're all I have, they're all I know. The things I should have said are the words I left unsaid. You're beautiful when you wake up. Your coffee's always in the right cup. I love the way you say my name. Our love is never quite the same. Twice it's always new and fresh. You're the heartbeat in my chest. I choose you in every life. I never want another wife. These are the things I never told. These are the stories left untold. These are the lines I didn't speak, the promises I made, but we, the things I should have said are living in my head. They keep me up at night. They never get the timing right. They come too late, they come too slow. They're all I have, they're all I know. The things I should have said are the words I left unsaid. If I could have one more chance to pull you close, to start the dance again from scratch, from the very start, I'd lead with my words, I'd lead with my heart. I'd tell you every single day, in every single possible way, that you are loved, that you are seen, that you're my everything, my dream. But the things I should have said will stay inside my head. A lesson learned the hardest way, a price I'll have to pay for being quiet, for being still, for not expressing all my will to love you openly and true. The things I should have said to you. I love you. I need you. I should have said, I should have said. I spent so many years trying to be what everyone else wanted from me. I lost myself in pleasing you in everything I do. I forgot who I really was. I ignored every because I put my dreams upon a shelf. I lost myself, but somewhere deep inside me knew that I had to break through, that I had to find my way to a better day. The woman I was born is the best version of me. She's bold and brave and strong and true. She knows what to do. She follows her own heart, her own dreams. She follows her own themes. She doesn't ask for permission anymore. She's walked through every door. She takes up space. She uses her voice. She's made her own choice to live, to love, to grow, to be the woman she was born to be, to take her place upon this earth, to know her worth. Oh, the woman I was born to be is finally here. She's conquered every fear. The woman I was born to be is standing tall. She's given her all. She's not the woman you wanted me to be. She's finally free. The woman I was born to be, you see, is the best version of me. I look in the mirror and I see her face, filled with beauty and with grace. I see the woman I always was, beneath the because. I see the woman I was meant to be, finally free. I see the woman I am today, finding her way. The woman I was born to be is me, I know. I'm finally ready to grow. The woman I was born to be, her I see. Ooh, the woman I was born to be, I'm free. Finally, finally, finally me. The woman I was born to be, I know, is helping me grow. Woman I was born to be, finally here. No more fear. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. For all those years I was below, I had so much I wanted to show, but fear kept me silent, kept me small. I gave you my all and I never spoke of what I needed. My heart always conceded to your wants, to your needs. I planted your seeds, but somewhere deep inside me grew a voice that finally knew that it was time to speak out loud, to stand up from the crowd. The woman who found her voice is me, the one who finally broke free. The woman who found her voice is strong and true. She knows what to do. She speaks her truth for all to hear. She's conquered every fear. The woman who found her voice, you see, is the best version of me. I started with a single word, the bravest I had ever heard. I said no, one man, no. I finally let it show. I say yes to what I wanted, the fears I had confronted. I spoke up finally ready to grow. Woman who found her voice, I see. The best is yet to be. The woman who found her voice, I'm free. Finally, finally me. The woman who found her voice, I know, is helping me grow. Woman who found her voice. That's me. Finally free. It's been 3 weeks since you said goodbye, and I still jump every time my phone lights up the sky. Hoping it's you, hoping you've changed your mind, hoping you left the one you left me behind. Memorize your ringtone, your name on the screen, the way you used to make me feel like a queen. Now every buzz, every beat, every sound makes my heart race and fall to the ground. They say don't wait for someone who won't wait for you, but my heart hasn't learned that lesson. Through it sits by the phone night and day, hoping you'll have something to say. I'm still waiting by the phone for a call that won't come, for a voice that's gone silent, for a love that's gone numb. I'm still waiting by the phone, staring at the screen, hoping for a message, hoping for anything. But the phone just sits there dark and cold, just like the story of us being told. I'm still waiting by the phone, but you're never coming home. I wrote your number on my hand in pen so I wouldn't forget it again and again. But I know it by heart, I know it by soul. It's the only number that can make me whole. I catch myself dialing in, hanging up fast, afraid of the rejection that will surely last. Another lifetime, another goodbye, another reason to break down and cry. I know I should move on, I know I should let go, but waiting by the phone is all I know, is the only connection I've left to you, the only thing that feels true. I'm still waiting by the phone for a call that won't come, for a voice that's gone silent, for a love that's gone numb. I'm still waiting by the phone, staring at the screen, hoping for a message, hoping for anything. But the phone just sits there dark and cold, just like the story of us being told. I'm still waiting by the phone, but you're never coming home. Then one day I realized, while staring into empty eyes of a phone that never rings, never beeps, that my heart has been in too deep. I put the phone down, walked away, decided I'd no longer stay trapped in a waiting game with no prize. I opened up my eyes. I'm done waiting by the phone for a call that won't come. I'm done waiting by the phone, my healing has begun. I put the phone away, I silenced the sound of hope that kept my heart bound. I'm done waiting by the phone, I'm stepping outside into a world where I don't have to hide. I'm done waiting by the phone, I'm finally coming home to myself, to my life, to my throne. No more waiting, no You stayed too long in a love that was dead. You stayed too long in the words unsaid. You stayed too long when you should have gone. You stayed too long and now the dawn will never come the same way twice. You stayed too long, you paid the price of lingering in a hollow space, of staying in the wrong place. And when you finally left, it was too fast. You didn't make the moment live. You stayed too long and left too soon. You left me under a different moon. You stayed too long and left too fast. You made the moment never last. You stayed too long in the dying light. You left too soon in the middle of the night. You stayed too long and left too soon. You left me with a different tune. The middle ground was never your strength. You went to any length to avoid the in-between, to avoid being seen as someone who can make a choice, as someone with a voice. You just lingered and then fled. You left me for dead. I needed you to leave or stay. I needed you to find a way to be decisive, to be clear, to be anywhere but here. You stayed too long and left too soon. You left me under a different moon. You stayed too long and left too fast. You made the moment never last. You stayed too long in the dying light. You left too soon in the middle of the night. You stayed too long and left too soon. You left me with a different tune. I'm finally finding my release. You stayed too long and left too soon, but I'm okay. I'm gonna find my way. You stayed too long and left too soon. I see the only timing that matters is me. You stayed too long and left too soon, and I'm free, finally me. You stayed too long and left too soon, and I know it's time for me to grow. Stayed too long, left too soon, but I'll be strong under a different